Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Bryan C. Stone Memorial Christmas Tournament, sponsored by Brady Southern Properties. Tonight's matchup between the visiting Trinity Pioneers and our home team, Exeter. Tonight's starting matchup, starting off, first for the visiting team, on the fence, number 9, Brady Southern. On the fence, number 12, Dylan Bennett. At left wing, number 11, Chris Coliseum. At center, number 10, Carl Bird. At right wing, number 28, Max Golden. And at number 3, Joseph Russell. And head coach. Introducing to the Exeter. Starting on the fence, number 6, Ryan Wallace. Number 2, Sean Hahn. At left wing, number 14, Brady Finn. At right wing, number 9, Tate McFly. At center, number 11, Cam Bowles. And net, number 35, Janet Cruz. Tonight's match, Coliseum and the Exeter.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to game number 4 of the Bryan C. Stone Memorial Christmas Hockey Tournament, day 1. And we've had a great day of hockey here from the JFK Memorial Coliseum. And we're going to finish this day off with a matchup between the Exeter Bluehawks and the Trinity Pioneers. Trinity wearing their Christmas unis this year, which are looking amazing, as you can see on your screen right there, wearing the all red, while for the Exeter Bluehawks, they'll be in their gray and blue, and we're ready to get things going. My name is Kylie Heavey from Manchester Public Television. Glad to be with you for another Christmas Bryan C. Stone Memorial Hockey, and along with me is Braden Lebelzik, and returning from his place in South Carolina is Andrew Arnn. Andrew, great to have you back here, buddy.
Oh, it's great to be back. This is one of my favorite things about the Christmas season, so I'm thrilled to be back here.
Well, we got the starting lineups here. Andrew, if you want to go with them, as I know that there's a number of phenomenal players that we've said in baseball and in hockey, including Connor Hurley and Brady Soroy for the Trinity Pioneers.
Absolutely. Those are 2 of Trinity's starters. Rounding those out would be Ben O'Brien, Chris Santorio, Dylan Benkin, Max Bolio, and the starting goalie, Joe Ronzello.
Joe Ronzello already been up to the task so far here for the Pioneers, as now Exeter with some speed comes into the offensive zone, but both teams are ready for a line change. And Braden, your brother is out here finally after not being able to play in this tournament last year. How is his feeling about being back on the ice for this tournament today?
He's definitely excited. Hopefully no blades break like the first game. But, yeah, he was definitely excited to be out here today.
He really has had a tough luck here, but the Pioneers have looked very good from what we've seen them. But for this Exeter squad, they have been routinely good. And head coach Paul DiMarino knows what to do for this. But now looking for the Pioneers, trying to get something going here. Backhanded. Oh, no goal. Great attempt there.
Very close to a penalty there. He's a little lucky he didn't get one. I thought he might have gotten in on the hands a little bit.
Hunter Therian was on that breakaway. Ice Monster taking down a Pioneer here, and now we'll see if this comes back to haunt them, trying to get it out of the zone. Big collision right there, and down goes a Blue Hawk. And now both teams bringing the energy so far. And Bells, we've been here all day long seeing the various games between the Hanover Bears and the Bow Falcons, along with the Manchester Kings and the Concord Crimson Tide. And the last game before us was the Goffstown Grizzlies unable to take down the Bedford Bulldogs. So a lot going on here of action, and, well, this could be the best game of the day of the way things are going here.
Yeah, all games kind of being blowouts so far, which is really interesting.
I think this one will be the most competitive for sure. We kind of saw a lopsided one in the last one. Goffstown just couldn't really do much on offense. They just did a lot of dump and chase.
Yeah, they're having some struggles with some of their better players out with injuries right now. So their time will come to get back to being as good as they've been in the past. But for this Trinity squad, only their 3rd game of the year, we were able to see one of them, Bells, and now with an icing with 12:04 remaining of a scoreless game. Only so much that you can do. But for Coach Connell, you obviously have known him for a number of years, he seems like he's pretty happy with the way that this team has come together, even though there's not a lot of seniors.
Yeah, 12 goals in their first 2 games, which is obviously a positive. I know only Joe Ronzello's had 3 goals in the first 2 games, so everything seems to be good for the Pioneers so far.
I mean, when you're on +9 on the plus minus on the score sheet, it's always a good feeling right there. And a puck that is slow roller, Trinity trying to attack it and able to come down, and look at the speed right there of one Christian Buckley. Buckley didn't say his name too much the other day, but I'm going to have to watch him for the rest of this. A nice shot on goal that is saved and pushed aside.
It's a great save by Fujitani. He's kind of been not doing anything so far, but he got a little bit of action there. Trinity's definitely bringing the pressure so far against Exeter.
For sure, as now we get a stoppage in play with 11:29 remaining, and a faceoff will come on the other side. And if it's Boucher or Buckley that will do this, it looks like it'll be Boucher, as Luke is able to win the faceoff, but it's taken by the Blue Hawks and going the other way. Trying to use the boards to ricochet and push into the board some more. Really not having a chance, and finally clears it in front, or passes in front. Blue Hawks backhanded, and a beaut right there.
Sean Huff, the captain, with a backhander from in between the 2 circles. You don't see that a lot, a backhander from the center of the net. It's a great goal to get Exeter up 1-0.
11:29 remaining in this opening period, and the Blue Hawks able to get a nice backhander. And Bells, you've been in Ronzello's shoes before. It's one that you wish you could have back.
Yeah, those are the ones you wish you could have back, obviously. Sean Haw is a defenseman. He's a senior. That was a perfect shot. Put it right over his glove.
Well, now Trinity, for the first time that we've seen, playing from behind here, and this will be interesting to see how they can answer here. Trying to get a pass at. Now here we come the other way. Santorino with a shot, gets past the goalie, but unable to get it into the net. Now off the mooring, tough angle shot that goes. Big collision in the middle of the ice.
That was Dylan Benkin. I kind of thought that he pinched a little bit too early, but he had no intentions of going for the puck. He was going all body there.
And now we'll see what Bolio can do. Is we'll get a whistle here.
And a little bit after the play. They both were going at it. This should be.
And now heading to the box is Chris Santorino.
It's because of the push after. They saying the push was unnecessary. They were kind of just finishing the hit after the whistle.
Haven't even gotten a chance to speak about the goalies here, as Paul Gedson and Anson Tebow will be the referees. And now it's
a full penalty box for sure, as they're sending not just Santorino, but
it's
also
number 20, Luke Karen. Karen?
We'll go with Karen here, as it looks like he is not caring too much that he's in the penalty box at this moment. But
it'll be Karen for Exeter, but not just Santorino. Max Bolio is also in the box for the Pioneers. I have to imagine that 2 of them are one's offsetting, and then I think Bolio went for the extra cross-check at the end, defending Santorino.
Well, either way, Blue Hawks will be on a 5-on-4 here, and hopefully the penalty kill for the Pioneers can be up to the task here, as doing the face-off duties will be Cam Knowles for the Blue Hawks, and it looks like it will be Connor Hurley doing the face-off for the Pioneers. Hurley will win that and sent down the length of the ice. So a great face-off win by Connor, and now Pioneers seem like they certainly have some speed and do not want to go down 2 goals here.
Now that was perfect. That's exactly what you want if you're Trinity. Win that face-off, get it right out, make Exeter set it up.
Well, Exeter sliding left or right, north to south, trying to find an open shot. Good job by Trinity to try to fix things up, and now out of the zone it goes, and trying to get. Oh, look at this!
Here we go.
Bouncing puck, goalies should have come out for that goal.
Oh man! What about Connor Hurley tying the game at 1 on the shorthanded?
I mean, Bells, you've been in that situation as well. What do you do there? I feel like the goalie should have came out.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of said it for me, Kyle. He should have maybe thrown a poke or something. I don't know. He definitely was a little far back in his net there, though.
Well, Connor Hurley points up to the crowd saying, yeah, I did that. It's now 1-1, but still the Pioneers are down a man for the next minute 20 and another face-off win, but the Blue Hawks will eventually take it and try to set something up here with a tied 1-1 game.
And that was perfect execution. Hurley was the one that initially stole it in the center of the ice and then kind of flipped it towards the center and then realized that Exeter's defense was not going to get that puck, so he raced, beat his man, and walked in for the wide open net. And I agree with Bells. I think Fujitani probably should have came out a little bit, but at the same time, you don't want to completely sell yourself out and get dangled and give up the wide open net. Just kind of a weird play for a goalie there.
Well, we have a goalie that would have at least listened to us and knows what to do in this situation with Braden LeBelzic next to us. That, both goalies wishing that they could have a retry on what just went down. But either way, 9:10 remaining in this opening period, tied at 1-1. But the Pioneers on the penalty kill. Blue Hawks passing it around the world here. Now a chance shot. Gets affected, and he didn't even know where it was. Now it's stuck in the skates, and the Blue Hawks are able to get the puck back, but that Trinity got very lucky there.
He just dodged a major bullet. Ronzello had his back turned with the puck in the crease, which is never a good thing.
And a big slapper right there that's kind of deflected away, and Trinity doing a great job, but the Pioneers got to be careful. Blue Hawks seem to have some good passing here.
Every year I've seen him, Exeter's always been a good passing team. They also set plays up really well like that one. A great save by Ronzello.
Now, out of the zone it goes.
That you can't do that on the power play. You just cannot do that.
20 seconds remaining, now down to 15 really quickly. Pioneers have it deflected, goes around the net and out of the zone. And now look at this. A chance here, but just sent down deep. Smart move. Try to get it around the net. Now we're back to even strength. And Lucier trying his best here.
Pioneers also got a line change in there.
In front and held on to. So with 8:05 remaining, a face-off down here. So good penalty kill for the Pioneers and also a tying goal shorthanded. So we'll see what Lucier can do on the face-off circle.
Pioneers have played very smart hockey so far.
Now, kept in the zone, found an open teammate. Now kind of getting bodied in the corner. Nice spin around. Does not get that. Now kept in the zone still. And finally out it goes as the Blue Hawks will try to get a change here as they have some bodies that have been on the ice for some time. But an icing will hurt Trinity there, and face-off will come on the other side as some new red jerseys here for the Trinity Pioneers. Bells, you wore some fun jerseys throughout your time. Do you guys get to keep these afterwards as well, or do you have to,
Yes, Kyle, we actually do. They have our last names on them.
Well, that's true. As puck goes around the net here, as obviously the last names certainly do help, as Exeter trying to get a shot opportunity here. It's going to leave the zone.
Oh, man.
Oh, heads up.
Oh, my goodness. Fans in the stands. Seems like he's okay, but that came up quickly there as a backhanded clearing call. And you can see that it hit her arm. She is rubbing that. She must not have played baseball.
Getting hit by a puck builds character.
There you go.
Right. Well, she'll appreciate that.
We've all gotten hit.
Yeah, Kyle, another thing I wanted to mention about these Christmas unis is that on their shoulders, they represent kids who are fellow students who have passed away over the last few years, which is really awesome.
I was going to ask about that. I see those ornaments, the green and yellow ones with something written on them. I was actually going to ask about that.
Yeah, it's certainly been a tough couple of years here for the Pioneers with losing Lawrence, Susie, and
Vinny Bardwell.
Yeah, thank you. Certainly Cannell has done a great job with making sure that they are honored and remembered in many ways. As you know, obviously the first Christmas without Lauren here has got to be a tough one, but to know that she is still remembered And a big hip check right there. Lebelzik with a shot. Just goes wide.
Now, when you're playing here, you can't be afraid to put the puck on the boards because this place bounces so weirdly, and you never know what type of bounce you're going to get. We've seen some really weird bounces that have led to really lucky goals, so just never be afraid to put the puck on the boards here.
Obviously a goalie's nightmare where it deflects off the boards and goes right to a opposing teammate, so we'll see a nice collision into the corner by the Pioneers, and now back behind the net it goes with just trying to get it out of the zone. It does, and now coming back the other way, Connor Hurley, the goal scorer, will send one on net, but a good glove save right there, and with 5:54 remaining, we'll get a face-off down the other way, but a full line change here for the Blue Hawks will try to help their cause, as doing the face-off duty will be Andy Payne.
I think that's what both teams needed.
Face-off win by the Pioneers, try to get the shot, puck in the crease, shot there, just goes wide. Lebelzik keeps it down low, battling behind the net, trying to find a teammate. He's cutting left, cutting right, centering feed, and it's saved right there. And out of the zone it goes. Great opportunities there for the Pioneers, just not able to get it past the Blue Hawks goalie. And now, battle in the corner here. Connor Hurley, Centurino, and now Centurino will come out with it. Tries to make some moves, but kind of gets taken out of the play, and gonna have a delayed offsides. No, Trinity now clears it out.
Big hit after the play, too.
Centurino seems to be bringing the boom so far.
Centurino and Ben Allman connected, and how did that get in the net?
Look at the celebration below us. The Pioneers with a 2-1 lead here, and look at the goal scorer right there, Bells.
Yeah, that was a great shot by Max Bolio. Perfect shot. He even popped the bottle off the net.
I was going to say, when you pop the bottle off, it must feel almost like a nice way to celebrate in a lot of ways. So the Pioneers were down 1-0, but a Bolio goal puts it now in the lead, 2-1. So Max, which I said Max's name a lot while watching The Grinch the other day, because that's the name of the dog. Now look at Exeter with a chance. Nice stole in the offensive zone. Now we've seen the energy go in favor of the Exeter, but stolen puck. Let's see what battle going on right underneath us here, trying to take it all in as the puck is going everywhere.
Pioneers have applied a lot of pressure here on the Blue Hawks in the first period.
Now cleared out of the zone, trying to keep possession, wait for his teammates to get out of the way. A shot nearly ended up on net. And with 4:47 to go, Siskevich tries to come back and change out, but the puck does not, jumps over the stick of one Colton Leroux, down into the zone. Heading back to get it is Bankin. Now trying to go the other way really quickly.
A little bit of a risky pass there, but it paid off in a way.
Now look at the opportunity here, but just hits the side of the net and
too many bodies. Too many bodies in front to make that pass.
There's a lot of gray jerseys down there. Battle going on. Taken now by the Pioneers, trying to make something happen. Shot just goes wide. Pioneers able to get it again. Jumps off his blade and will be cleared out of the zone. So good job by Exeter to get that puck away. No icing on that, as the definitely had a chance for the Pioneers to get it. Exeter now keeping it in the zone. Sends it down low. Anything can happen here. It seems like the defense of Exeter is up to the task. Loses it here, and Pioneers will eventually take it, and let's go the other way.
Oh.
And only so much you can do with a full head of steam and going across the blue line. 3:15 remaining in this opening period. Andrew Arndt, Braden Lebelzik, and Kyle Heavey from Manchester Public Television's game number 4 of the Brian C. Stone. And Already 3 goals so far in these first 9 minutes of action. Or excuse me, 11 minutes of action.
It's been a great game so far.
Oh, Ice Monster takes out a Blue Hawk, and it goes back, hoping that to see that. And it looks like 21 is coming up a little bit lame here, as that did not seem like a good fall there by Ben Allman.
Now you can tell he kind of hit his hip. He was holding his right hip there. I know that does not feel good.
Yeah, you can see the ice shavings on him, and he will stay back and try to get the puck off this face-off. Won by Exeter. Sent back, bouncing, and over the blue line it goes. Trying to set up for a one-timer, just jumped over the stick, and now Trinity will try to take advantage. It pops over, and a lot of action in the neutral zone here. And now Trinity looking to make something happen here into the zone, but unable to get the puck is Jordan Hawks, the freshman.
It seems like Exeter just can't get much going on offense. They're getting decent shots, but they can't really set anything up.
And now an opportunity here. Hawks, I believe, loses it, and it will jump out of the zone over Exeter. Trying to get a pass that goes through the crease. Those are always dangerous to check out. Exeter will let this go, and that will go for an icing with 1:53 remaining in this opening period.
That's another one of those tough bounces that hit the blue part right below the glass, and it kind of just stayed right on the wall. He was obviously trying to hit that off the glass and towards the center of the ice.
Yeah,
That's
these
a tough
stanchions
bounce.
certainly are they worse here, Bells, than other rinks, would you say?
I think so, yeah.
Certainly when you hit them right, it could be great, but if you don't, then it's not good. And now look at this, a
Trinity's
2-on-1
got a
opportunity.
2-on-1.
Shot.
Oh, he buried it! Max Bolio, for the second time in this period in game, buries it. Pioneers go up 3-1.
You know, it almost feels like in basketball, Andrew, where if you can make a shot from a certain spot, it's your go-to. And Max Bolio has been able to score 2 goals now from the same 5-foot area. And now the Pioneers with a 3-1 lead. Don't believe that scoreboard, ladies and gentlemen. It is incorrect. There we go, as it starts to change back the other way. Yes, it is a 3-1 Pioneer lead. 3 unanswered goals here. And the Blue Hawks got to get something going here as they have fallen behind in this 4th game, trying to make it to the next round. It's a 2 versus 7 matchup. Exeter lost in the championship last year and were able to get seeded highly. But for the Pioneers, they have looked great so far in this 2025-2026 season. Exeter, though, sending it down deep. And now Pioneers look like they have momentum. Oh, big hip check right there. You could hear it from up here. That cannot feel nice. And now sent down the length of the ice. And with 61 seconds remaining in this opening period, an icing call will come the other length of the ice. Andrew, obviously you don't get much hockey down there at Coastal Carolina University. This has got to be kind of a fun feeling for you to be able to back here and see the Pioneers doing so well.
I love this sport. I'm really sad that it's not really a thing in the South. A lot of my friends hardly know what hockey is, so it's tough. It's tough there, but I'm really happy to be back here watching some hockey in the North.
Oh, nice one-timer there. Just did not get a quality shot on there. But now look at this. Trinity setting something up here. Puck bouncing around. Still 45 seconds remaining in this period. Lack of communication.
Oh, man, what a bad mistake.
Able to make that save so far, but it goes around. Bankin sends it across, but it's deflected and still kept in there. Shot on net.
What a great
Good
save by Fujitani. It's kind of a reactionary save there. Just kicked the right leg out.
20 seconds ago, and Blue Hawks trapped behind their net, trying to go the length of the ice. And Trinity trying to keep it in the zone, unable to. It's still in the neutral zone, and now sent down deep with 10 seconds to go. We'll see. Trying to get one last shot. Are the Pioneers centering feed? Can he get one in? And saved, and a little extracurricular activity here with Lucier. Yeah, he's saying Merry Christmas in a very rude way. But the Pioneers take the 3-1 lead going into the first intermission. What a fun 15 minutes of play, guys.
Yeah, that was awesome. A great first period by Trinity. They applied a lot of pressure on Exeter, but Exeter by no means is out of this game. They got the first goal, they drew first blood, and they looked pretty good all period. So this is, I think, going to be a great game on our hands here.
Well, we'll get the official shots, saves, assists, and goals, and be back for the second intermission on Manchester Public Television's coverage of the Brian C. Stone Memorial Christmas Hockey Tournament. Back with more after this. And we're back for period number 2 of game number 4 of Brian C. Memorial Christmas Hockey Tournament. And see what happens here as Exeter jumped up to a 1-0 lead before 3 unanswered goals from the Trinity Pioneers. And Andrew Arndt, you are able to get down and get all the information on the goals and assists here. What do we got for goals here for both sides?
I was able to do that. Connor Hurley's shorthanded goal was unassisted, as was Max Bolio's second, but Max Bolio's first goal came from Centurino. And on the other side of the ice, Sean Huff's goal came from Cam Knowles.
Cam Knowles will take that apple and see what he can do here as
Trent Fujitani and Joe Ronzello also had 12 saves each.
Yeah, 12 shots for both teams. But for Ronzello, he has 12 saves on 13 shots. For Exeter, obviously they will have 12 saves on 15 shots. And now trying to get the puck past the neutral zone. And Hurley working some magic here. And Brady Soroy, who has a laser shot. And goes in the net. We'll see who actually gets the official. It looks like Soroy is. The referees are looking at him. Very strange. I don't know exactly. We have a bad angle in some ways, but looking like taking the first spot is Buckley.
I believe that is going to be Christian Buckley. I'm going to listen to Lucas Tafe down in the PA box and see what he says. But wow, 40 seconds in to the second period.
Unbelievable.
Trinity takes the 4-1 lead.
Love to see it here as, again, Trinity, who has looked sharp through the first 2 games that they've played in, are taking down a team that did exceptionally well in the playoffs last year and in this Brian C. Stone Memorial Christmas Hockey Tournament. Puck going down. Exeter slowly making their way. Slides it into the offensive zone. But now Trinity just seems like they got some good speed.
Buckley is the official call on the goal.
And now back and forth type hockey we got as Exeter's got to do anything that they can to try not to give up any more goals. Bouncing puck. Just barely not able to get that blade on the stick to send that in. Bouncing puck. Now in front.
He had all the time in the world.
Great defensive play there by Dylan Benkin.
That was a fantastic play, but Noah Bolduc had all the time in the world to pick his spot on Joe Ronzello, but he got his pocket picked by Benkin. Credit to both of them.
And now just trying to get it away and getting kind of hit on the play is Lucier. Tristan Lucier. Well, Colton Leroy looking at who's coming off the Exeter bench as he is prepared. He's got to play good defense here, coming around the net. Try to one-time it.
Great play there, too, by Tristan Lucier. Just get the stick right in the way. The pass just completely derailed the play.
I know a lot of these guys play baseball together as well. Seems like they have a great teamwork and connection here for this Trinity squad. A big collision right there. And now we are going to get a whistle here. And looks like we're going to get an elbowing call here.
I'm not a huge fan of that call.
And heading to the box is Colton Leroux.
I don't know about Bells. What do you think about that? I don't know about that one.
I couldn't really get a good look on it, to be honest.
I probably got a little bit of a better look than it.
I was right underneath you, Andrew, and obviously trying to figure out where the puck is a struggle enough as
I can see him probably leading with the elbow, but I don't think he extended the elbow.
Well, now Exeter on the power plays having some trouble here. Good job by the, obviously, Trinity has already scored on the penalty kill once in this contest. Looking to see if they can do it again. Exeter getting to the puck deep in the Pioneer zone, sending it back. See if he has a shot. He's going to give it to one of his wingers. Now send back defense. Had an opportunity there, just did not release it. Now trying to find who will take the shot. And frustrating right there, guys.
Yeah.
You see him passing and passing and passing. Someone's got to take the shot and maybe deflect it in front of the net.
People say there's no such thing, but I almost think that was just too much passing. Somebody's just got to pick a spot and shoot it.
A minute has come off the power play here, and now Pioneers looking to cause some disruption here in the defensive zone of Exeter, who finally skated out with a head of steam coming across, waiting for a teammate, looking. Now back to the defenseman. Back and forth they go. Nice opening there, and hits off of Ronzello into the netting. And with 11:03 remaining, we'll get a face-off down just underneath us.
It was a great blocker save by Ronzello there.
Looks like Evan Couture will do the face-off duty. Along with him is Teddy Farnham, as well as Owen Matthews here. So some great skillful players here for Exeter. Face-off one. We'll see what Ryan Wallace, the captain, will do. Pass gets deflected. Wallace with a shot. Just missed wide. Comes back behind the net. Trying to do the wraparound and unable
missed.
to.
If he had tucked that a little more, he had Ronzello beat on the right post.
And now it's cleared out of the zone, and Matthews will go down and, Wallace will go down and get the puck from his goaltender. And we're back to even strength now as LaRoe will come back out. Shot there. Kind of jammed him a little bit with trying to figure out how to save that, and gotten lucky there. Exeter starting to get a little physical here as well. Centering feed up in the air. Down it goes, and we will get a hand pass call.
Yep. Yeah, Exeter is kind of starting to figure their game out. In the first period, they obviously drew first blood, but at the same time on offense, they looked like they couldn't get their set shot because they couldn't find it. And now they're starting to really find their game. They've really peppered Ronzello with shots here in this period. I think they're going to score sooner rather than later here.
Well, either way, it'll be the Pioneers who will try to get a goal as the puck comes on the other end of the ice, and shot goes down low here. Almost worked as a pass, but now Exeter having some trouble with trying to even get it to another teammate. Still fighting for it. Great job by the defense of Trinity here. Exeter finally does get it, but they need a line change. Into the corner goes, shot from a tough angle. Ronzello ready for that. Now, puck comes off the stick of Schmidt. Centering feed, unable to get a quality shot. Shot there.
Trinity's defense around the goal has been fantastic in this game. There seems like there's always a stick in the passing lane.
Now, line changes for both squads here. And Exeter will
offside.
Bring it in, and
missed call there. 13 was off.
And a Ronzello will just hold on to it, and with 9:13 remaining in this 4-1 game here, the Pioneers leading. We'll get a face-off in the defensive zone for the Pioneers. We're looking at Brooks Cosgrove right here underneath us, and doing the face-off duty is Andy Payne, 6'5", guys. Bells, we've seen some tall players out here tonight.
Yeah, Michael Berry, obviously 6'7", but yeah, that's another one, one of those bigger guys.
Oh, bad turnover here. Trinity trying to make them pay for it. A shot there, and it's pushed aside.
I feel like it's rare to see a 6'5" guy be a forward, especially in high school hockey. Even the NHL, your big guys usually almost always defensemen.
And into the zone it goes. Exeter trying to get away and sends it off the glass into the neutral zone. Therian brings it in, makes some moves. Look at this shot, and just misses wide. Now wind up, shot, and a save. And Brady Soroy has a rocket, ladies and gentlemen.
It was a beautiful play, even though the puck did not end up in the nets. Fantastic by Therian, just making guys miss and then getting the shot perfectly off Fujitani and right back out to Soroy's for the slap shot.
We'll see what Cam Knowles can do on the faceoff dot, and he loses it. Shot there, and Soroy just says, okay, I'm going to do this all day if you guys are going to let me. Just got to get a teammate to get in the way. Lucier would be great to get in the front. And
nearly
now
an own goal right there. That shot was by Luke Karen on his own net.
Bells, you ever give up a known goal?
Not that I can remember.
All right, that's good. Let's keep it that way. And now Exeter will take the puck and try to get it out of the zone. Unable to. And finally, look at this. An opportunity here. And offsides. Paul DiMarino has got to be frustrated with that, as you had an advantage there and you weren't able to get into the zone cleanly.
Those breakaways, you got to know where you are on the ice. You got to know who you're ahead of, who you're behind. So kind of a tough break there for Exeter, but just a mistake you can't really make.
Now, Bolio looking to get a hat trick here if possible, and the puck comes out of the zone. I think it hit off of a Pioneer player on the bench. I'm not sure if it was your brother or someone else here, Bells.
Yeah, I couldn't really make it out. There's so many red helmets on that bench. It's tough to tell.
The way faceoff comes down. Exeter seems like they're trying to work with what they've done in practice. And now an opportunity here for the Pioneers. Shot there, and a save. Goes behind the net. Exeter now with an opportunity, nice move. Oh, it's in front. Oh, it comes off the moorings. That just seemed like it sat there for an eternity before the net came off the moorings. And now, is there any sort of
Well, that's what I was wondering. Cam Knowles was cross-checking Max Bolio after the play. They already got Trinity on that, and they're just kind of not going to care that Exeter just did it?
Well, full-scale line changes here. Jack DeFreitas out there and doing the face-off duty was Maher. Hit there. Siskevich gets it out of the zone. Maher will take it, passes it across, and Exeter got to be careful. And Bells, that's going to be such a frustrating thing, trusting your teammate is going to be able to cut in front of you and not lose the puck.
Yeah, even passing in front of the net, I would hate that when I played at Trinity.
Well, here we go with Exeter. You trying to use the boards. Trinity knows these boards well and knows where to go to try to stop that pass from connecting. And coming around, collisions in the corners. Sounds like a rock band. Here we go, out of the zone. And now got to be careful is Bryson Lebelzik. Passes it around, and Exeter will take the turnover here and smartly getting it out of the zone as Bryson Lebelzik, who will now try to put a collision on behind the net.
It's a good hit. He kind of just pinned his man to the boards. Didn't need to go blow him up over there or anything. Just smart hit there.
Now, teams with line changes hit off the referee. Anselm Tebow did not appreciate that. And now turnover here. Exeter with a shot. Oh, big rebound. Tough angle. Oh, it's in front again. Oh, it goes in.
Lucky bounce right there for Evan Couture. That puck was kind of caroming all around the front of the net, and Joe Ronzello was sliding everywhere. There's only so much he could do. He saved the initial two, but Evan Couture was right in front of the crease to bury it to make this a 4-2 game.
My apologies, as I could not find that puck for a moment, and it gets past Ronzello, and with 6:02 remaining in the second period, is now a 2-goal lead here. Bells, that's a tough one right there.
Yeah, Ronzello was moving all around. He just, in the end, just couldn't get there in time.
Now Exeter will take this energy and try to use it. Now out of the zone it goes, almost to our end of things, and into the Zamboni area. So where does this face-off now go to?
Are you guys okay? Just want to make sure. You guys okay?
Hey, I've been hit enough times up here, and it's not my favorite thing about this job. As the face-off looks like it will stay down here.
I mean, yeah, this is a weird spot if you think about it. We're kind of in the danger zone here. You miss pretty bad, it's going to end up here.
Oh, yeah. You had a teammate that hit me with a puck a couple years ago.
Oh,
on the
my
camera.
goodness. I forgot about that. That's right. Oh, that was Tyler Manning, wasn't it?
It was.
Yes, that's right.
I must have said something wrong there. But now Exeter, look at this. Putting the pressure on, but Lucy are able to get it out. And now smart move, just spinning it around and going down the other end of the ice. Kept in there. Down into the corner. Backhanded pass. Trinity getting a little fancy here, and we'll get a penalty on the Exeter now.
Me and Bells both put our hands up kind of thinking there's got to be a call in there somewhere.
And now we'll see what this exactly is. If it's tripping, yeah, it looks like it is. So
yeah. It'll be the most recent goal scorer, Evan Couture, going for tripping.
That's a tough one right there. As you know that he is capable of being an offensive contributor, and now he'll be off the ice for the next 2 minutes, 5:10 remaining in this contest. And we'll see what they can do on the power play. You've seen them score on the penalty kill. Now it's up to the power play, and Exeter will send it down the length of the ice to kill some time.
I think Trinity got to be smart here and just wait and set something up. There's no rush to get a shot on net. Just be patient, set something up.
No, nice through the legs shot there. Beautiful little play right there by Hunter Therian. And the puck comes out of the zone. And Dylan Bankin, got to be careful here with the puck. Able to just body the man and get it to his teammate. Lucier trying to get around. Battle going on. Still with the puck behind the net.
A great centering pass. Oh! What a goal by Hunter Therian. Just waited for the centering pass and buried it glove side on Trent Fujitani. This game's 5-2. Power play goal for Hunter Therian.
Well, that's a great day of special teams right there when you're able to get a power play goal and a penalty kill goal. And watch out for Trinity. Bells, you were kind of talking about this. This seems like it's a special crew, and the scoreboard has not been changed yet. There we go. Now with 4:24 remaining, it's going to be even strength and a 5-2 lead. And, I mean, right now they're averaging 5.63 goals per game.
Yeah,
good math.
That's great math, Kyle. I was going to say that.
Actually, I'm incorrect, 5.66.
Close enough.
Close enough, yeah. But, yeah, again, I think Trinity came in this year kind of not being known, and this is going to prove why they deserve to be up there with those top teams in the league.
Well, Coach Mike Cannell, obviously, he's got to be pleased with the way things are going. Assistant coaches Tom Simon and Rich DeFreitas. And the bench, it seems like it's a lot of red on that bench. It seems like there's a lot of players on this team, and they all seem to be super supportive in very different ways. Exeter player loses his stick. This could be a tough spot right here, but able to clear out of the zone. Will not be an icing as it's deflected away. And Manzello brings it back behind him, but now a turnover here. Bouncing puck and able to glove that. And with 3:50 remaining, we'll get a face-off down here in the Exeter offensive zone.
It's a little bit scary there for Ronzello. He sent it around the boards and never really found his man, and Exeter nearly made this game 5-3. Just kind of a scary pass for him.
And face-off win by Exeter. Sends it back to the defense. Little laser that deflects off of something. I'm not sure if that was Ronzello's helmet or what.
Whoa.
And now we'll get
that's going to be
high sticking call.
That will be a high stick on Teddy Farnham. I saw it right in front of me. He hit Max Bolio right in the head. Right
Max
in the face,
still
actually.
looking at him like, are you kidding me right now? But
though that was on the follow-through of the pass, so it won't be a double minor or anything. And it's not like the NHL where a blood drawn will be a double minor. There's no blood that can be drawn because no open face helmet. But that'll definitely be a penalty just on the follow-through.
Well, you can see the Pioneers all working together to try to set something up here as Connor Hurley will take the face-off. You can see that Dylan Bankin is set up in the defensive zone and not able to keep that from getting to the other end of the ice. Ronzello able to take that. Oh, nice job
Great.
by Exeter.
Ronan Wilbur with great pressure there on the end boards.
Shot that just goes wide. And look at this. Exeter is just able to kill time, more and more time here on this penalty kill, but still 90 seconds to go on this 5-on-4. Trinity having some trouble here. They got to go to the length of the ice. And a little trip there by Connor Hurley as the puck ends up in the Trinity bench here. Miss Coach DeFreitas able to get that, and now we'll get some line change here as the Lucier brothers and Therian will come out there. So, 2:58 remaining, a 5-2 lead here for the Trinity Pioneers. Andrew Art, Braden LaBelzic, and Kyle Heavey on Manchester Public Television's Brian C. Stone Memorial Christmas Hockey Tournament coverage here on Manchester Public Television. And now we'll see what Jack DeFreitas can do. He's going to lay it up, and it looks like they've set up a play here to get another power play goal shot, and it got to be held on to. Braden, is that something that you guys had practiced a few times over the years?
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, bringing the puck up like that, getting it deep, it's always not a bad idea, especially because you get a face-off right after, so you get another chance.
Well, we got a broken stick here, and that's a tough one right there. It's, $125 roughly?
Oh, more than that, Kyle.
Yeah,
Come
they're
on,
more
that's a
now.
little low.
I was hoping it would be less. Now, shot there, pushed aside, goes back behind the net. It goes. Exeter will get the puck, but not able to clear it out. Shot there, and still in the zone for the Pioneers. Skating around, looking, makes a play. Look at this. Oh, just could not find a teammate. It looked like he had someone on the far side, just was not able to find him. Back and forth they go, and Bryson will come back and get it. Jack DeFreitas calls for it. 15 seconds. Lucier makes some moves. Now into the offensive zone. Go the Pioneers. Sending it back. And 5 seconds left on this 5-on-4. Let's see if they can get a power play goal. Just bad pass, and now we are back to even strength as we got an offsides on the Pioneers, and now Exeter trying to take advantage of this as they got some fresh legs off the bench. Centering feed just goes through the crease. Exeter taking the energy after killing this power play, or penalty kill, excuse me, and just not in the right place was the defenseman. And with 67 seconds remaining in this second period, I did that for you, Bells. We are getting close to another intermission break, but both teams have scored goals here. O'Connor with a shot, hits off of a Exeter player. Trinity able to take that puck. Kind of tied up in the corner. Hurley sends it back. O'Connor with another shot. Hits away and battle in front. Still battling. Who's going to get it? Where's it going to be? We're still waiting to see. Back to the D.
Those have got to be like awful for you, Bells. Like you have just no idea where the puck is. It can just bounce out at any moment.
Yeah, it's going to be offsides.
Yeah, some of those dribblers, Andrew, they're awful to read.
Evan Couture had to get offsides, and now the puck will come down the length of the ice. So with 9.8 seconds remaining, it'll be a face-off down below us. Exeter trying to make this a 2-goal game. We'll see what they can do here. As it looks like it'll be Noah Bolduc taking the face-off duty. Ready for it is Nolan Iobuchi, who is playing the defense, and now Leroy gets hit there, and the final second shot, and save is Ronzello, and that will end the second period here from the JFK Memorial Coliseum. A 5-2 game here in favor of the Trinity Pioneers, who will head off the ice. Guys, what did you think of that period there?
It was a great second period. I think we've got a great finish on our hands here.
Well, Exeter knows what to do to get on the scoreboard. We'll see if they can do that when we head to the third for the Trinity Pioneers. They continue to score goals here, and we'll see if they can do some more in the third period. Back with more here from the Brian C. Stone Memorial Christmas Hockey Tournament after this. And we're back here for the third period. The Trinity Pioneers leading this game 5-2. Braden Lebelzik, Andrew Arndt, and Kylie Heavey here for Manchester Public Television's Brian C. Stone Memorial Christmas Hockey Tournament. A little bit late out of the locker room are the Pioneers here. Exeter Bluehawks have been ready to go, but you can see down below us that there's still a number of red jerseys coming out. But either way, this game has been something special here. The closest game so far in the 4 games today. And for the Exeter Bluehawks, they went up 1-0, but now are down 3 goals. And we'll see what they can do here. Braden Lebelzik, some soft goals, some easy goals, some soft goals, some hard goals there to cover for both sides. What are you looking to see here in the third period?
Yeah, I'm looking for Trinity to obviously put a few in the back of the net. Maybe Joe Ronzell make a few saves. But then again, I am a goalie guy, so I do like to see some goalie saves every now and then. Andrew
Arnn, you're obviously a big fan of offense here. And for the Trinity Pioneers, able to put up 5 so far. But now we'll see what can happen here. Your thoughts on what could happen here in the third period?
Yeah, I was just going to say, I think this game is going to go 2 ways. I think it either goes back in Exeter's favor and they're able to get it to and make this a great game, or Trinity's just going to get the momentum, net one early, and this game will basically be over. But the hockey fan in me, the non-biased hockey fan in me, is kind of hoping that Exeter makes things interesting and nets a few early. But we'll see.
We'll see if Trinity is knocked out of the face-off circle here. No, they let it go, and already losing a stick. It goes Owen Matthews here. Did not appreciate that off the face-off. It really wasn't trying to get the puck. It was more knock out your stick.
Yeah, that was definitely not a play on the puck.
Now Matthews with the stick gets it out of the zone, and a quick race across ice trying to get it. And now into the offensive zone. Go the Pioneers.
Oh,
what a save right there.
Great save by Fujitani.
Leg kick save right there. Bells, you've had a few of those in your time as well. And now Pioneers have really done a great job of pestering the Bluehawks in a lot of ways in the neutral zone today. And now the puck goes deep here and turning around to get that puck. Is now offsides.
Yeah, way off.
Not only so much, Boley is kind of lifting his hand up, like, what are you talking about? But it's.
I mean, yeah, that was pretty obvious.
Well, we aren't skating out there fast, Andrew, so it's a little different. And it's going to be on the other side of the ice, so huge opportunity here for Exeter to try to get something going. And it'll be Cam Knowles who will do the faceoff. He ends up losing the faceoff, but still battling for it are the Bluehawks, and they will steal the puck and try to center feed it. And now into the neutral zone. Oh, deflected into the stands there. Pretty impressive. That's those shin guards do a number of work there, and you can see the little kid getting that puck. See what he does with it now.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like he is going to take that as a souvenir. And, well, we're one down a puck here at the JFK.
Yep, he's keeping that. That is not coming back.
And now Lucier with a tough angle.
Oh, the rebound. Knocked Fujitani down in the crease.
Trying to just make it away. Bankin has it deflected.
Oh. That's another one of those weird ones where it's kind of what Bells was talking about in the intermission with those muffin ones, just those slow ones that kind of float forever, it feels like.
And in front, he's going to hold on to it, and we'll get a face-off here with 13-18 remaining in this contest. And Trent has done a heck of a job, the 5'10", 165-pound goaltender here. Is there really a perfect size to be a goaltender, Bells?
I would say anywhere around 6 foot, I feel like, is a pretty good size. Usually goalies are pretty skinny and lengthy, so I would say that that's a pretty good goalie build. That's pretty much what I was in high school.
I mean, I when I got to meet the goaltender for the Ottawa Senators, former Boston Bruin.
Linus Ullmark.
Ullmark, I was surprised at how tall he was.
He's huge. He's like 6'5", I think.
It definitely was surprising for me, who's 6'2". Puck gets out of the offensive zone. So that's why I was curious, because looking at the size of him, he's a good-sized goalie here. And speaking of good-sized goaltenders, Joe Ronzello will cover that up, and we'll get a face-off with 12:42 down in the zone. Bells, you've seen a lot of Christmas jerseys in your time, both as a player and now as a commentator. How do these rank to what you played with and what you have?
Ooh, that's a good question. I think these ones are definitely up there. I really like the little Christmas ornaments on the shoulders. I think that really brings the jersey together. I like the ones my junior year. The ugly sweater ones are pretty cool, too.
The ugly sweaters were pretty good.
I will say these are a lot easier to read than the green last names, or the green jerseys with the, I think they were blue or red last names. Those were tough to read.
Oh, now back behind the net. Exeter still battling out, and a collision there. Backhander, save there. Battle in front, and it pushed away. And now trying to get it out of the zone and able to get it into the neutral. Pat Maher trying his best, really getting beat up there in some ways in the neutral zone. And now down it goes, and O'Brien will skate around trying to get it. Not used to a number 95 on the rink here.
That is an interesting number choice. That's got to be there's got to be a reason for that.
I mean, instead of wearing number 5 that he usually does, and puck in front, now a chance for a clapper there. Saved right there by Joe, and now getting taken out is a Pioneer player.
Yeah, Brooks Cosgrove kind of wiped him out there with his knee.
And now battle in front. Exeter with all the momentum right now, down 3 goals, but now losing it underneath the skates and trying to get around into the offensive zone. Saskevich goes back behind the net, and he's got to be bodied up. No interference on that call.
That's shocking.
Back behind the net it goes. O'Connor tries to battle it out, and it's a bouncing, and Exeter will look to get a line change, and losing the puck, but able to find a teammate, but it deflects off O'Connor and goes down wide.
I think the moral of that play is that Trinity's just been the faster team because Sean Hoff just tried to push
nice
Ben
deflection right there.
Siskevich aside.
Saskevich certainly got the bad end of that, but he certainly was waiting for his teammates to get in the zone before making the pass. Now Exeter will go into the corner, send it back to the defenseman, looking to make something happen. Shot there, able to see that cleanly, and out of the zone it goes, and the Blue Hawks got to be smart here, making some moves. Look at this. Shot there, and able to make the sweet glove save, and we'll have a timeout here with 10:07 remaining. Those are the best type of saves right there, Bells.
Oh, yeah, those quick glove saves, those ones always feel pretty good.
Now we got little kids yelling here at the referees to say go, and now we'll get the face-off here. Bouncing puck in front. Those are dangerous, as Andrew does not like those. Coming in the offensive zone. Shot on.
Get a little snapshot there.
Off the glass, and it will be out, and this will be on net. And those are dangerous right there. Perfect angle off the glass, right on goal. You got a player coming down on you, and able to, and 50-50 winner here announced. It's not me. Fortunately, did not bring any cash for this, so I'll try to do better tomorrow, because there's been some big winners here tonight.
Yeah, I'll bring some cash tomorrow too. Why not?
And coming around the net, off the glass, and now try and do the same exact thing, but this one, Trinity does not do it to perfection. And with 9:42, tick, 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 goes the clock, and Exeter is running out of time to try to get some goals to try to make this a closer game here. Ronzello doing all that he can down there to try to keep it that way. Face-off win by the Blue Hawks. Shot there off a number of jerseys in front, and able to, nope, comes around, backhanded work earlier, and tripped up.
Unintentional.
and goes back behind the net, and will end up with the Pios coming down the other way, unable to get that, and trying to skate around and make something happen as Ryan Wallace.
Oh, man. Noah Bullock just blew a tire.
Yeah, and obviously not rooting for guys to fall down like that, but now look at the speed coming down the ice, 1-on-3, trying to get an angle to make a shot, and unable to. Now, Trinity will be offsides. They did not get the zone. Now coming back the other way. Oh, just
great poke check by Connor Hurley.
A pickpocket right there that saves the day. And
there's the Hail Mary pass from Hurley, too. As well.
And
Centurino just flattened Tate Lepore right in front of the Trinity bench.
Nothing better than doing it. Shot there. Oh, just Bolio trying to get that hat trick.
Bouncing all over the place right now.
Now Exeter coming in with some speed. Trying to find a teammate. It hits off the stanchion. Shot just did not get off the blade cleanly. Exeter setting up, shot, and now it seems like some tired legs here are starting to come into play, and now we'll get an icing with 8:11 remaining. You could just tell, guys, that no one was really racing to get that puck.
Yeah, no.
You can see both teams are changing things up here.
Need to change there. A lot of tired guys on the ice right there.
Well, Brooks Cosgrove as well as Ben Allman out there for the Blue Hawks, and doing the face-off duty is Lucier. Shot there, goes wide. Coming around, centering feed, hits off the side of the net, and now a teammate gets in his way, not able to clear it out. People falling left and right here. And now back down it goes for another icing with 7:48 to go. No goals so far in this third period. We had 4 in the first period, and now we've only had 2 since, so 3, excuse me, if I do math correct. See, at least I'm able to quickly figure out what was said wrong. We won't leave it up to Andrew.
Yeah, that's not a good idea.
And now look at the Pioneers coming in with speed. Oh, nice deflection right there, trying to get in the passing lane. Trinity, though, seems like their stick handling is very good this year. Shot here. No, deflected away. Still kept in the zone here. Tough angle, and got to be held on to. And it gets a cheer from the fans here that are still here at 9:30 at night. It's a heck of a weekend here in the city of Manchester with 3 different sporting tournaments going on here, and we're happy to be here with the Brian C. Stone Memorial Christmas Hockey Tournament. Now, look at behind the net, centering feed. Oh, this could work. It does stopped by the defenseman who's able to clear it out of the zone. Ben Allman said, no, that's not coming to my goalie. Back and forth through the neutral zone, both teams passing it to each other, basically. And now here we go with Saskevich passing it back, shot that just goes wide. Saskevich trying his best. And now coming back the other way. I mean, we saw the other night on Manchester Public Television, 6 different high schools played in one game as Manchester and Merrimack battled it out on a Monday night. And the same thing here. It's the day after Christmas. It's been a long day of family, friends, fun, and playing hockey this late at night is always tough for any sort of teenager.
I want to know how the 6 teams, how did that work?
It
6
was
schools?
It was Hollis Brookline, Merrimack, and Derryfield on one team.
Oh,
and then Manchester. So,
yep. Huh. All right. I didn't realize that Merrimack combined to 3.
Yeah, so they're Division II. They went to the state championship last year before losing to St. Thomas by a score of 4-0. So they are looking pretty good so far, taking down Manchester the other night in Division I versus Division II. Now look at this. Exeter trying to get in the zone, just not able to cleanly get that puck and still having some troubles. Oh, it should be, they held off on the offsides call as he didn't mean to touch it. And now here we go with the, now I'm not sure if Trinity has kind of laid off the gas pedal here as Exeter
I think so.
has had some chances here. You really haven't had too many opportunities. And another icing call here with 5:34 to go.
I think they're kind of being more conservative and playing more so in the defensive end. You don't really want to get caught napping and give up a bad goal because this game still could go Exeter's way, but Trinity's not in a position where they need to add any more insurance. They got a 3-goal lead. They just got to protect their own net.
Well, here we go with a face-off win by Exeter, trying to set it back. Shot opportunity, defense goes up high, misses the net, and gets all the glass behind the net. Coming back around, trying to lose his defense, and great job by Leroux to not allow him to go anywhere. Oh, trying to go for the breakaway shot. There goes up high. They obviously know something that we don't about Ronzello, is try to go stick side. Shot there, and it's got to be held on to it with 5:03 remaining. Just seems like a lot of these Exeter shots, Bells, have been very high.
Yeah, it seems like that Exeter just can't capitalize on any chances this period. They've had quite a few.
You can see the line change here is a lot of tired Blue Hawks jump over the bench here, and we'll see what they can do here. Another face-off win. Something that Exeter is very good for right now is winning face-offs. And now back behind the net, trying to make some moves, lose a Pioneer or two, and kind of miscommunication there. And now here we go with an opportunity, but
big
hit right there.
A huge
Shot
body-to-body hit there with Jordan Hawks and Ben Allman.
Oh,
and Allman just laid another one right back on Hawks. Yeah, might have something against him. It's 2 hits right in a row.
Yeah, with 4:29 remaining, this is certainly getting a little bit uglier here between both sides getting to know one another. And, not a lot of Feliz Navidades being told to each other. Face-off win. Pioneer falls down. Trying to get it out of the zone. Back and forth it goes. Hawks will try to stop things for the Pioneers. Oh, another big hit right there as Bankin says, Merry Christmas. Another hit right there underneath us. Leroux says hello.
It's kind of just becoming a physical.
4 minutes to go in regulation here with the Pioneers leading this game 5-2. No goals so far in this third period. And Exeter doing all their best. Seems like they're playing target practice here, are the Pioneers, as trying to keep anything from happening. These two teams will face each other later on in the season. Hopefully they have some fond memories of each other from this game. We'll see Exeter with a shot from afar. Saved and pushed away. And now puck goes wide. Line change here for the Pioneers as Exeter try and take advantage of that. Going down the far side. Shot that just goes wide. So we get some fresh legs for the Pioneers. See if they can take advantage of this. Now coming down. Hitting off his skate. Centering feed. Trying to make something happen.
Oh! What a great play by Trinity. Centurino makes this 6-2 from Max Bolio.
You can see that he appreciated the extra pass right there, allowing him to get on the scoreboard. And with 2:57 to go, I almost said 3 minutes, but look at this. The Pioneers adding to their season average of 6 goals a game, and some time left, and hopefully things can stay friendly with each other with the way things have been over the past 12 minutes of this game. Off the boards and unable to miss it. Rosier trying to get to the puck. Belzik deflected and nearly popped over the goalie's shoulder there. Back around. Oh, near collision there. Belzic would try to get a hit there, but missed all around. Skating around, looking centering feed, just gets pushed into the corner here. Back it goes. Schmidt hits off of a defenseman for the Blue Hawks and pushed away. And now behind the net it goes. And deflects back into the zone. Exeter just not able to cleanly get it out of the zone. And when they do, it seems like Trinity gets the puck. Just barely misses there. Sent down way behind Ronzello. Under 2 to go in this contest. Line change from Exeter, and they're trying to just use that. And this will go for an icing with 1:41 remaining in game number 4 here from the JFK Memorial Coliseum. Braden, do you enjoy your brother go flying by there or what?
Yeah, I think it's been pretty funny to see how many hits have been happening over this past minute.
It certainly has been a lot to pay attention to of who hit what and who went where.
I don't know if you caught it, Kyle, but Andrew Gingamunza for the Pioneers, he missed a hit over here and he went flying.
I did see that too, but I just kind of kept with the puck at that point, and he'll be back out there in just a few moments here, I'm sure, with trying to get another hit as well. And now look at this, body with a shot, and Ronzello able to just grab his glove and say, thank you, I will take that, almost like Pac-Man does. I don't know if that puck would have come close to going in, but either way, a stoppage in play with 96 seconds to go in this contest. Trinity into the neutral zone. Andrew out there. Oh, weird play right there as that just hit high up off a Blue Hawk stick.
It's like when you duck and a foul ball hits your bat and you feel stupid.
Oh, I hated that myself.
It's the worst feeling ever. He clearly, like, that puck should have just gone through and it got the stick blade and just stayed in.
Well, nice moves here. Out of the zone it goes. And with 1 minute remaining in this game, the Trinity Pioneers surprising the rest of the tournament here with a big win in game number 4. They'll put them into the winner's bracket here, as Trinity was the number 7 seed coming into this tournament, and now they will be heading to face the Bedford Bulldogs, the number 6 seed who took down the Goffstown Grizzlies. So a surprise 6 versus 7. There you go, Andrew.
Ah, man.
Yeah.
6 versus 7 in the winner's bracket tomorrow. Along in the winner's bracket is Concord Hanover that will be playing at 4 o'clock, while Trinity will be able to watch that and enjoy the 6 o'clock game tomorrow. Still some battle here with Exeter, still not giving up. Shot there. It's just laying down. Pioneers could not figure out where it was, but still were able to stop the puck. 20 seconds ago, a shot there right in front, and able to finally get it out of the zone, and that will most likely kill it there. In the losers bracket tomorrow, the first game of the night will be Manchester versus Bow, and then the final game will be the Exeter versus Goffstown game. And what a fun one it's been here, as now Andrew Bells, we got to figure out our top 3 stars of the game here.
I actually wrote mine down, and I've got obviously specific reasons for all of them. My 3rd star of the game is going to be goalie Joe Ronzello with 35 plus save. Unfortunately, we don't know the exact number, but over 30, at least maybe even 35 saves. My 2nd star, I was between 2 guys for this one, between Connor Hurley and Chris Centurino. I'm ultimately going with Connor Hurley. He got the first goal for Trinity. It was a shorty, and he got the last assist. So he's my 2nd. And, of course, 1st star, 2 goals, 1 assist, Max Bolio.
I have no problem with that as well, as it has been a fun matchup, and Trinity able to get this victory. Bells, anything you want to add in this? Anyone you want to put in there for a star of this game?
No, I think that was perfect, Andrew. I think that was really good.
As Max Bolio with this 2 goals, certainly it was a big spot, and Joe Ronzello obviously were able to get that victory. But we're going to call it a night here for Executive Director Jason Cody, Operations Specialist Joe Lahr, Operations Assistant Brendan McCormick, For Andrew Arndt and Braden LeBelzik, my name is Kyle Heavey. This has been a presentation of Manchester Public Television. We'll see you tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Thank you all very much for watching, and have a great rest of your holiday season.